to Rebecca, and how about it?
Okay, hey everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Rebecca Campbell. I am a novice diver. Okay, I've been diving for a couple of years, and I don't think I do it very well, but I keep trying. And I'm so good at this point that they have rescue classes, because if you're going to dive with me, you will have to rescue me. Okay? And you hear the laughter because they all know that's true.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to introduce somebody tonight. You know, life has a very interesting way of weaving people across our path. And I'm going to introduce you tonight to Pam DeAndre. Pam and I grew up as children in Southampton and have known each other since elementary school. Pam is also a nurse like myself, but Pam has lived in Ukraine for the last 20 years, Pam? Yes. Okay, there we go. Hey, Thomas, she made it in the big picture. I have been a part of Pam's life and what she does over there for at least the last 12. Pam runs a health center. She does a lot of community, she does parish nursing, because in Ukraine, they don't have quite the volume of social services that we have in this country. So there really isn't a home care system. There really isn't a social security system that's a safety net for our seniors. And Pam spends a lot of time training people. This weekend, Mr. Valika starts texting me about Ukraine. And it just so happens that Saturday morning, Pam and I were on a Skype call, it's not Skype anymore, a Zoom call with the Rotary in, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. In Kiev. We had a very broad discussion, okay? What's going on over there and what we see in our news, there is a vast difference between reality and what we're seeing. So I asked Dave if Pam can come in and give us an idea of what's going on over there, what they're dealing with, what the International Rotary is doing as well. And go ahead, Pam.
Hey, well, Dobry Večer. My name is Pam DeAndre, as Rebecca has said, and I'm very thankful that you have allowed me a few minutes to speak to your group. So first of all, I just want to say thank you for all that you have already done and have collected and are sending over to Ukraine. Every single piece is being utilized. It's war. It is war to its core, and it's evil going on, and the things that are happening that you're seeing on the news is actually worse. And I'm in touch with my teams on the ground pretty regularly, like every week. And so I have several different teams that are helping throughout Ukraine, volunteers and nurses who are helping the elderly in their homes. They're helping to get medications out to the elderly. They're helping to evacuate special needs people. They're helping to evacuate other people who need to get out. So they're really doing a lot on the ground. You would think that they would try to get out themselves, but a lot of our volunteers are actually willing to stay in and help their folks. And so I have helped to establish 3 organizations during my tenure in Ukraine. And like Becky said, the one is a community health center. The other one is a nursing organization which teaches nurses and volunteers how to take care of people holistically. And then the last one is practically putting feet on the actions and services of helping people in a holistic way. So those folks are on the ground, they're helping, and what I would like to talk to you just a little bit about today is just my involvement in the Rotary Club. I became a Rotary member in 4 years ago, and my club, Kyiv City Rotary, is a part of the 2232 district, and we've been in existence for 11 years. And we have, Rotary is service before self. That's their motto. And so, we have had different projects that we were doing to help before the war. And of course, now we have all the Rotary clubs in Ukraine who are coming together and helping with the war efforts in many different ways. Should I show this quick video or should I not?
We have a 3-minute video. It gets slightly graphic. Does anybody object to it? There's no children.
Go.
All right, go ahead, Pam.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Give me a minute.
You're easily offended. Sure.
Well, every once in a while, there's Asher and Munchkins are here, so let's,
Okay, I'm not sure how to.
You want the lights off, Becky?
Sure.
She needs permission.
Right behind you there. Okay.
We gave our host.
Awesome. Always.
Should be at the
Yeah,
bottom somewhere. Share screen.
On the bottom.
Not for us, for her.
It's on the bottom, Pam. Share screen.
Yeah, I know, share screen. Yeah, but I don't know.
It's not coming up.
Then you click the application you want to share. Alright.
All right, while she's getting that up, I am going to pass out a list of some of the medical supplies. If you happen to have resources in Friends, Friends have unique things, and some of you have some unique things, like Kevlar. We're not looking for ammunition or anything, but, take a look at what you have. Take a look at what you could sell and donate the funds for. And it looks like Pam has frozen one. Are you frozen?
I can see you guys. I don't know.
Okay, well, we're not, all right, Pam, I'm going to move on then. Okay?
All right.
All right, so one of the things that we're looking to do, we have asked Dave to extend the donation period just a little bit. Because of the phone call that we had on Saturday, we realized that what her Rotary Club needs are first aid kits, and I am not talking Band-Aids and a little bit of Bacitracin. I am talking combat level tourniquets. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get choked up here. I'm talking compression gauze. I'm talking, trauma level interventions for civilians, okay, not military. Packets that we can put together, that we can ship over. I'm going to be providing Dave a list, a resource that, you can, trauma shears are cheap. You can get 100 of them, they're like $1, they're like $2 a piece. I will be providing him a list, and we would like to pull together first aid kits that are of a trauma quality. I will be talking to Norm. Norm is our resident paramedic, to get his input on it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, I can't share my screen. For some reason, it's not allowing it to come up, so I can talk to you. When you're finished, I'll just add a few things.
Go ahead, Pam. Go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, I just wanted to tell you that the Rotary Club is the Rotary is an international club, and in Ukraine they are gathering humanitarian aid from all over, from Poland and from Hungary. If you had like a map of Ukraine, it would be like it's all coming in from the west, and then it kind of filters in it's being trucked into Lviv, and then it goes from Lviv out to the different parts, even some of the real dicey areas where, Russia is currently temporarily occupying. So they're getting humanitarian aid, and it's, as Becky said, it's kits for mobile hospitals, it's food and clothing and medical supplies. We need tourniquets, and they're begging for tourniquets and medical first aid kits and things like that, because at this point we're not looking for restoration yet, because the war is still taking place.
Okay, so See what you've got in your closets that you can sell and donate. See if you have any friends that have medical resources, like, a ventilator in their closet. If any of you work at hospital systems that have leftover ventilators or anything like that, they can certainly be used. Now, I have something else here. I'm going to start tossing these out. All right? Woo! And in the dark. Oh, sorry. I'll just take and pass it around. One more. Whoops. What is this? These are not for you to eat. This is guerrilla warfare, okay? These are sunflower seeds for birds. All right, not that they're for birds. When you are driving along that turnpike and you see a scrap of ground, or darn, Chris isn't here tonight. I'm sure we could challenge him to do this. Grab a handful of seeds, throw them out your car window. These will germinate. The war doesn't end now. The war's going to keep going on. Will we remember 6 months from now when these start showing up all over Harleysville? Sunflowers everywhere, sunflowers alongside the road. People will remember. Okay, so please, keep them in your car. I've got lots of these. This is literally a way. Oh, there we go. All right. Whoops, I don't throw well. Anybody else? Here we go. Good. All right. So please, yes, just keep on throwing them out your car window by the handfuls just to help keep Ukraine in people's minds.
Not for you, Izzy.
All right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you. Becca, thank you.
And just to let you know, her home, her apartment, the entire building has had every window blown out.
Where's she located?
Yes.
Stay safe.
I'm in Kiev, yes.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Please
my
do.
name's Steve Lucio, I'm only presenting in a while, and one thing, I love this list, but I'm involved indirectly, because I'm a spokesman for several organizations, including the Ukrainian Congress Committee in America, and a lot of the Ukrainian-based relief organizations are part of that umbrella organization with the Ukrainian American Sports Center. I'm familiar with these marvelous lists of medical equipment, but I think our nurse friend can tell us, don't go off script and buy something that's cheap.
Yes.
Right, you gotta get exactly the specifications that are here. You get a bunch of tourniquets from China, and that piece of plastic that's supposed to turn that tourniquet breaks
Right.
Yes.
right in the middle of trying to heal a wound. So please, don't go cheap, right? Am I right about that? Stay on the script.
Right,
Thank you.
so specifically to address that, I have asked Rebecca to provide us with a list and sourcing for these items. So
Yeah.
I will send it out in a subsequent newsletter very shortly here, as soon as she provides it to me. And there'll be links where to buy it, whether on Amazon or Johnson & Johnson or whoever here. These are the specific items we're looking for. So if you buy two and you buy five and you buy a couple, we're going to end up with a big pile of the right things here, and that's what we'll be sending
And
over.
I'll be happy to share our list. I'm sure there's significant overlap in the product. We have a lot of pretty long list of what the military requires, the first aid kits, and sometimes monetary donations are a good way to get by these things, right? Money can go a long ways because you guys can buy this,
Yes.
right?
Yes, we can
All
see
you put in
that.
on your check and say, I want a first aid kit or something, right? Give you the money and you buy it over there, right?
Free.
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
thank you. Thank you, Pam.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay safe.